Good morning, boys and girls. Today is Tuesday, February 23rd, 2021. We will start just like every day with our morning work. So I'm going to turn over to Tuesday. You should have done this yesterday together with Mrs. Hans or myself and with ending sounds. So for Tuesday, we turn over to the next page. Please pause while you go look for this if you don't see it now. We're going to do just like we've done on all these other pages. You are going to trace and fill in the missing uppercase letter, trace and fill in the missing lowercase letter. Next, you will write lowercase beginning sounds for each of these pictures. Well, igloo, jam, and ring. And then we're going to do color the pictures that rhyme with hug. So I like to read that as I go and say, ugh, bug, bulb, mug, and rug. Color the three pictures that rhyme with hug. Then read this sentence. The bug is on the rug. We're going to draw a picture of that. And then we're going to move on to this side where you'll write your name. You're going to write this red word. But, B-U-T, but. So I'm going to use that in a sentence. I like to have pancakes for breakfast, but I know that eggs would be healthier. I want to go outside and play, but I have to complete my work first. You're going to do just like you do every day. Trace but, B-U-T but. And then you're going to circle the vowels, B-U-T but, circle the vowel. You're going to fill in the missing letters as you repeat how to spell that. You're going to find the place that it fits. Where are the tall letters, where are the short letters? And you are going to circle the word everywhere you find it in that circle. Next, put this back in the very front of your binder. Turn to the red tab where you will pull out you'll go past the books and pull out your SP page. Okay, so we are looking for words that start with sp, sp. This is a mask, ring, spy, nose, spoon, penguin, spider. This arrow you can see is pointing to the spot, spatula, microphone, scissors. He is a spade. This shape is a spade, so it will be an ace of spades. This alien is in a spaceship. I think that is a thermos. I could be wrong. Let me know if you think it's something else. And a sponge. Okay. You can pause this until you're ready to move on to the back. I'm going to quickly review this. You guys are awesome at this by now. So we write our name, we color the words that start with SP, and then write them. So if I color spam, I'm going to write it by number 1. Then I'm going to read the next word, span. I'm going to color it and write it by number 2. And I will continue through all of the words. Remember, if there are not 8 SP words, I can choose a different word from the spinner over here. And I'm going to fill these words into the blanks over there. All right, I'm going to put that in my plastic folder that returns to school so that Miss Foley or Miss Hans can easily take that out of my stuff. Next, it's time for math. You're going to turn to the blue tab and find the subtract 3 more. So we've been talking about different ways to solve equations. Today, this page wants you to use a number line. Now, there are lots of other ways that we have talked about in class to do these equations, but today we are going to practice using a number line. So if I have 5 minus 3, I'm going to start on the 5 and I'm going to hop 3 lower. So 1, 2, 3. So 5 minus 3 is 2. Now if you want to check your work, you can always draw, you could use your fingers. There's lots of ways to check your work as well. Okay, so let's do one more hopping. So we're always going to hop 3 on this paper. So we're going to start at 10 this time. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3. So 10 minus 3 is 7. And you're going to keep doing that till you get to the end. And you're going to put this paper into your blue folder. Next, you're going to turn to the orange tab. This should be the next thing you see. We are looking at presidents, landmarks, and symbols. Remember when we were out of school last Monday, it was for President's Day, so we were going to learn about some presidents and some symbols of our country. I know we've already talked about this some, but we are going to talk about it a little more. So we're going to cut all the way across right on the line. Then you're going to go around and cut these all out after you've colored them all. And we're going to place them where they go. So we're going to think about each of them. So the first one is a flag. Is a flag a president, a landmark, or a symbol? So if I have it cut out, I'm going to lay them in the right spot before I glue, and then we're going to ask an adult to check our work for us. So then the Liberty Bell. Is it a president, a landmark, or a symbol? Now some of these could go different places, but I would call that a symbol of our country. But since it no longer moves, it could also be a landmark. The bald eagle is also a symbol of our country. Lincoln. You guys should already know what Lincoln and Washington were for our country. They were both presidents, and we celebrate them on President's Day. Mount Rushmore. Now, while a lot of these things are symbols and landmarks, we want to think about what they mostly are. So Mount Rushmore, I could never move that mountain. I might be able to chisel their faces out, but I could never move that mountain. So I am going to put Mount Rushmore under landmarks. The Capitol building is a symbol, but it is also a landmark. So some of these could go either way. And then the Statue of Liberty, which is a symbol of our country, is also a landmark because it is always in the same spot. It is not moving anywhere. All right, so I hope you have read a book about this. And if you have not, make sure before you complete any of this work that you go onto Epic and read some books about our American presidents. Or you can, if you have books at your home, read those as well. All right, guys, have a great afternoon.